Dashcam footage can be fun, informative, and just a great way to capture whatever may unfold whilst driving. Be that an accident you or someone else is involved with, or even some paranormal footage or mysterious creature. Dashcams have rapidly grown in popularity over the years, and here we look at 5 instances where terrifying events were caught on them. Transasia Airways Flight 235. On February 4th, 2015, a plane took off from Taipei's Songshan Airport, heading to Kinmen, a Taiwanese island off the coast of mainland Fujian. The aircraft was carrying 53 passengers and 5 crew. Shortly after takeoff, the pilots reported an engine flameout in one of its 2 engines. This in itself is not a problem, as the aircraft is more than capable of flying with one engine. However, in an extraordinary act of incompetence, the pilot responded by pulling back on the throttle, not of the failing engine, but mistakenly of the working engine. This caused the aircraft to stall, although the pilot didn't notice until 2 minutes later, and although he was able to restore some power, it was too late. This incredible video was caught on dashcam as the plane banked sharply, clipping a taxi before crashing into the Keelung River. Of the 58 people on board, only 15 survived, and 2 people on the ground also sustained injuries. The inquiry into the accident revealed that the pilot had failed a flight simulator test just a few months before, and had received additional training. He was also known for being nervous and hasty. It was concluded the accident was caused by pilot error. Roadblock. I saw this video a while back, and it's always creeped me out. In 2014, Ivan Tuckton was driving along the I-78 in New Jersey, when he could see ahead 2 cones blocking the road. It seemed odd, as there were no emergency vehicles or workers around. As he slowed down, a man wearing a hoodie appeared out of the shadows. Ivan winds down his window and asks the man if he can help. The man says yes, but as he walks over to the car, the hooded man reaches into his pocket and senses he may be in danger. Ivan accelerated away. He then called 911 to report what had happened. When the police went back to the scene, they discovered that the cones were gone, but they did arrest 2 men, one for driving under the influence and the other for hindering. It said they had run out of gas and were flagging for help. What their true intentions were is unknown, and it's safe to say Ivan probably made the right decision, with some saying he could well have been robbed or even murdered if he had not drove away. Kuala Lumpur Ghost. A driver in Malaysia had a creepy experience while driving along a notoriously eerie road. As his car comes around a bend, a figure can be seen in the distance, sat in the middle of the road. The driver slows down, and he and his passenger can be heard saying, "Okay, that's a bit scary." The spooked driver then reverses the car in a state of panic, and the clip cuts off. Little is known about the driver's fate, as the footage was posted anonymously. Take a look.
Okay, that's a bit scary. Yeah, that's a bit scary. That is very scary. That is creepy. How was it? And his car died 4 times on the way here.
It seems it's not the first time such anonymous encounters happened along this particular stretch of road, but many believe it was an attempted hijack, and if the driver had stopped, unseen accomplices would have jumped out and mugged him. Either that, or it was a paranormal being. What do you think? Lucky escape in Australia. This next footage shows a lady stopped on the side of the road after hitting a branch that had fallen onto a narrow road near Carlisle River in Victoria, Australia. On the opposite side, a truck driver stops to make sure she is okay. But as the two talk, a truck can be seen in the background hurtling towards them, before also striking the branch and careering out of control. Take a look at this terrifying footage and imagine for a moment what must have been going through all of their minds.
I came around the corner and just went straight over it.
Yeah.
What? I don't know if it's still on.
Jesus.
on channel, Dave? There, Dave?
Miraculously, no one was injured. The lady later told how she feared death, and thinking she was about to be killed, she threw herself into the blackberry bushes, an action that saved her life. However, her car was not so lucky, and was severely damaged. The man who was stationary on the other side of the road, and who also stared death in the face, survived unscathed. He said after the incident that had he been just a bit further forward, he would not be here to tell the tale. The driver of the out-of-control truck was convinced he was going to kill someone, and explained that after hitting the branch, he had no control, but incredibly was able to narrowly miss the stationary truck. A truly lucky escape by all of them. Black Spur Incident. In December 2014, a driver captured this remarkable footage while travelling along a road known as the Black Spur Drive in Victoria, Australia. A stretch of road famous for its scenery and tall forests. He is happily enjoying the view while listening to the radio. In the opposite direction, another car can be seen, and this is what happens next. This terrifying occurrence was caused by a freak storm that simply blew the trees down, creating a domino effect. The frightening thing is that if it had happened just a few moments before, both cars would undoubtedly have been crushed. The footage has been viewed millions of times and is now used as an educational video to warn drivers of the dangers of driving the Black Spur on a windy day. So that's 5 truly insane things caught on dashcam videos. I hope you've enjoyed, and don't forget to follow Top 5s over on Instagram, or check out some of our other creepy videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.